Alice McNeil is a 44-year-old married woman of Irish Catholic descent who is pregnant with her second child. Her pregnancy is considered high risk due to her age, history of diabetes, and high blood pressure. Not much more is known about her personal situation, as she rarely receives visitors on the unit and easily becomes agitated when asked about her home life. This is Alice's fifth psychiatric admission in 2 years. Her current diagnosis is manic depression, although past diagnoses include schizoaffective disorder and major depression with psychotic features. Alice doesn't place much faith in the mental health system, but complies with the psychiatrist's request that she remain in the hospital for further evaluation and treatment. Jennifer Adams is a single 22-year-old first-year MSW student. Her previous volunteer work with children did not prepare her for meeting Mrs. Alice McNeil, her first client as a social work intern. Jen's fieldwork supervisor knew Alice well from previous admissions and strongly encouraged her to read Alice's chart prior to seeing her. Jen could not help noticing the nurses smile sarcastically at one another when she asked to see Alice's voluminous chart. Jen is growing increasingly anxious in anticipation of her first interview.
Alice McNeil?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. Social work.
Hey.
Do you, I want to help you today if we could spend some time together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go into your room?
No. My roommate's in there.
Oh, okay, she's in there right now.
Yeah, she's always sleeping in there.
Okay, well, I don't have another place where we can go. Is this room okay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No way, Peter.
Okay, why don't you grab that chair? Okay. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm gonna stay here as long as they want me to.
Okay, what brings you here?
I don't know. I just don't like to cause trouble.
What do you mean?
Well, I was cooking and somebody called the cops, and they wanted me to come with them, so I did. Because I don't cause trouble.
Do you know where you are?
Of course I do. I've been to places like this before. I've been to hospitals.
What have you been to hospitals for before?
Don't you know? I have psychological problems. I know that. Are you going to be my social worker? Because I need someone to help me with my issues who's an MSW. I know you're a student, and I need somebody else.
Well, as far as I know, I am. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'll be working with you and helping you out as much as I can.
Well, yeah, I'd like to help you out here. But I need a real social worker. I need an MSW master's degree person to help me with my issues. So I need someone else. I know you're just a student.
I understand your concern, but let's give it a try, okay? I'm interning here and studying to get my MSW, and interns have a lower caseload than people with MSW, so I'll be able to spend more time with you.
But you're not a real social worker.
But I do have a supervisor who supervises my work, and she can help you with anything that you think I'm not doing.
Okay. What other questions do you have? I mean, I do have an issue needs to be looked into. I have another child, you know.
What about your child?
I have a son at home, and he's almost 9. What time do you have now?
It's almost noon.
See there, he gets out from school right about now. He gets out of school at 3, and, well, I don't know if anybody even is taking care of him, and I don't even know if he went to school today. But somebody needs to look into that.
As far as from my understanding, I thought your husband was taking care of your son.
See, you don't know. A social worker knows these kind of things. I'm separated from my husband, and I'm going to divorce him as soon as I get out of here. As soon as I do. And somebody Somebody's got to take care of my son.
Okay, I'll make sure your son is taken care of. But who do you live with? Do you live with your husband? Do you live in an apartment? Do you live in a house? Who pays the rent?
I live in a co-op, and I live with people, and I pay the rent, and that's all that matters there.
Do you live with friends?
I don't call them that. I call them people.
Are these people related to you?
Some of them are, some of them aren't. I pay the rent. That's all that matters.
You pay the rent, so you have a full-time job?
I don't have time to have a full-time job. I work 3 days a week in a hospital.
Okay, so what do you do with your other time? Do you spend it with your son when you're not working?
No, I don't spend a lot of time with him, but I make sure he doesn't have any problems. Well, he needs to be taken care of still, but he doesn't have psychological problems like I do. I go to the doctors a lot, and they all have problems.
Who's they?
My family. Read your report.
Okay, I just need to ask you a few more questions. Do you have a history of substance abuse, or do you smoke?
I never do. No.
What do you like to do with your free time? Do you like to go out with friends or go to church?
Yeah, I used to go to church a lot. I like going to church, and I'd like to do that again. I'm baptized, you know. But I'm Catholic now, and I'd like to go to church again when I get out of here.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I have health problems, and I'm hungry. Nobody ever feeds me here.
What kind of health problems do you have?
Well, I have to take insulin, but I have to take it with food, and they never give me any food. And I'm always hungry.
We do serve lunch here, and I'm sure you can have some food here, and that's good for you.
Yeah, but it's not going to be the right kind of food. I have to have special food. And they just always leave me hungry.
Okay, why don't we end here? We'll get you some food that's good for you. You can take your medicine, and I can meet with you again later. I leave at 5, but I'll try and see you before that, or I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, but you talk to your supervisor about my issues. And I'm not so sure I'm going to be here on Monday anyway.
All right, well, I hope I see you.
Yeah, bye.